Good morning from Alton Towers. Just stayed a night at the lovely Alton Towers Hotel. It's my second visit there. Really nice, apart from a little group of ants that came to visit me in the morning. Ugh. Anyway, we're here for TOXICATOR, opening day 2025. Heard some great things from some friends I met up with last night, so let's go. Really excited. Absolutely stunning morning so far. Huge difference from last year's opening day where it was cold and a bit dark and a bit grey and miserable. Here we've got the sun out, which makes me a little bit nervous because this coat is super warm. I wasn't sure whether or not to wear it. I almost left it in the car, but green. I had to wear it. I didn't buy it for the ride. I just had it. I just love this coat. And here we are now, coming up to the hotel entrance. Not too much of a queue, I think. Not too bad. Oh, and TOXICATOR's testing. Fabulous. It's 8:10. Got about 50 minutes until gates open. Rides open at 10.
This is the intoxicator.
Thank you. That looks amazing. Huge extended queue line. Going all the way down here towards Skyride. It's almost like they're bullying us, telling us it's not open today. Come on, boy. I'll find something. Nice new merch for Nemesis, as well as TOXICATOR, including sleeveless denim jackets without a patch on the back or a pattern. Black one's back as well. Some new patches for the patch collectors. Some more Phalanx stuff. And of course the TOXICATOR range, which is probably also online earlier. Nice stuff. I have submitted to the spin and been in the shop, submitted to Merlin's Money grabbing machine. Great ride, great flat ride. Intense, not too intense. Most intense flat this country has ever seen with Slammer, and it's nowhere near as intense as that, but far more intense than I think most flats that we have in the country. More intense probably than any of the flats at Thorpe Park, in my opinion, because I feel like the flats at Thorpe Park are reaching the end of their life and they're not as great as they used to be. But that is absolutely insane, and you don't need to worry about getting wet. Supposedly the jets are only for show until summer months. When it gets hot, that's when they turn them up to get you wet. But for now, it's just for show, just to tease you, get you scared. Absolutely amazing, great. I'll see about maybe Reborn, but I've only just seen that test like once or twice. So I'm gonna, and the app's being funny, I can't see any of the other queue times for thrill rides apart from Spinball Whizzer, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna kind of meander about, maybe do Reborn, maybe go do Wicker Man or something like that. Yeah, I think I'm done with this for now. I'll see about coming back at night time to see how it does. So I have to be at Tower Street for 12 o'clock to pick up my pre-ordered hoodie. I went to go join the Reborn queue because Reborn is open. She's not going around very often, and that queue is a lot longer looking than the 40 minutes advertised. So I'm like, oh, I'm not risking it. So walking over to Main Street, Tower Street, we're not at Disneyland, walking over to Tower Street, getting the curse. Does feel a little odd not having the actors. It's really sad, but no, I don't even know how to defend it or what else to say. It's just really sad not having the roaming actors around the Curse Alton Manor. There's still Trommel Tunnel's fixed. Let's see if the other effects are also working on one of my favourite dark rides in the country. Let's go. Also, considering the park is listed as kind of being sold out on the website, you can't buy a ticket, you can't pre-book. It's not that busy, it's really not. It's populated, there's people here, but I've definitely seen busier, especially around school trip season. I'm not complaining, It's a near walk-on for the curse on opening day. I'm up for that. But it's just not as busy as I thought it'd be. Ghosts are gone. No rocking horse. Time for the curse. Some new curse merch. This doll character, I can't remember the name. Tansy doll t-shirts. A hoodie with the logo. And one with toy blocks that says "You're Mine." Great run through there of the curse at Alton Manor. As far as I'm aware, as far as I can keep track, all the effects were working. If I was going to be really nitpicky, which we should be, hold them to like a higher quality, a couple of the effects triggered a little bit early, and that, just again to be really nitpicky, that projection at the beginning in the like dining room scene was a little bit low on the frame rate. I think someone needs to go and like clean up the computer that runs that projection, because it was running a little slow. But otherwise, great run. And another thing I noticed on the ride, my TOXICATOR cap. Love the design already, but notice not just UV reactive, but this logo on the front glows in the dark. Again, not just a UV reaction with black light, because nothing else glowed. It's pitch black, apart from this logo and the text. So actual glow in the dark. Nice. Now, I just picked up my online exclusive hoodie, as if I needed to wear any more green. I now have a green embroidered TOXICATOR. Ooh! TOXICATOR hoodie there as well. And it said it came with a free gift. I've just checked what the free gifts are. We have a postcard, which submits the spin, Alton Towers, TOXICATOR. Then we have what looks to be some kind of sticker. It's kind of hard to see, but it says 2025, that's upside down. And then Alton Towers Resort, and then the kind of logos in the middle. And also a little key ring. I'm not a huge fan of the key ring, but there we go. TOXICATOR 2025, showing the ride and just the logo. So there's the free gifts that came with the online hoodie. Okay, the app has started working for me, and the queues are long, aside from Dark Forest. So I'm gonna head over there now. At the time when I checked, before I started heading over, we had 13 at 15 minutes, and Rita at 45. That's gonna be a good opportunity to start testing whether or not the single rider queues are any good on some of these rides, because one of the biggest additions for this year, which is something that I've been looking forward to as someone who comes to parks by myself sometimes, is single rider lines. And they've, if you're not in the loop, they've added some single rider lines to, last year they added them to 13 and Spinball Whizzer. They had one already for Smiler, and now they seem to have added them for, I think it's Oblivion, Galactica and TOXICATOR. So I'm going to test out some of these single rider queues. It seems possibly that these rides might have been closed a little earlier. It's just reopened because there's a lot of people swarming into it. Rita's gone up. I started at Tower Street. By the time I got here, it's gone from 45 minutes up to 70. So I'm not going to do that. 13's gone up to 25. But as I said, there's a lot of people swarming here. So it says 25 minutes. Let's try single riders.
For any type of bag, it's stored securely in the bag of holding.
They've just updated 60 minutes, but single rider's empty. Yeah, just down there.
Securely store any loose belongings, including hats and glasses.
That process almost felt a little illegal. Now I'm just going to say I don't think the single rider queue for 13 is the best single rider queue. I think I just got incredibly lucky there. I could see that it was going to be a really slow moving one. The ride hosts were really good at trying to batch together odd groups. The only reason I got on so fast, by the time I got off, the queue's advertised at 90 minutes. I was off 15 minutes after joining the queue. The only reason that happened is I think there was a hold up in the baggage station, and he just started sending people from the single rider queue. A bit like what happens with Hyperia. If there's absolutely nobody in the main queue, they'll just start letting people in on the single rider, which is great. But also, before that, it was moving quite slowly. It was one person every maybe 2 trains getting put on. So it's not the fastest moving single rider queue, and it did extend behind me quite a bit. I think I just had really good timing with that. So now I'm off to the fastest coaster in the park. It's not Rita, it's Oblivion. Test out Oblivion's single rider queue. Love Oblivion. So let's get on. Back to X Sector. My second favourite part of the park. Oh, insane. Okay, entering the queue. It's advertised as 30 minutes. It doesn't quite look 30, but we're going to try the single rider. I'll keep an eye on the queue times when I get off. Looks like single rider used the fast track line again. Nice and cleaned up. No smoke today. Now, the Smiler's queue is on 70 minutes. I've done the single rider queue before, so I know what it's like. And when I look through here, that is an insane queue for single rider. There is no chance that will be short of the main queue. Absolutely no chance. So I'll save my Smiler ride for later. I was initially a little skeptical about the Oblivion single rider line. The queue time did go up to 40 minutes by the time that I got into where people were, and it was 25, so good choice. 45 minutes for a spin ball. There's a few people in single riders, not too many. I'm going to give that a shot. Had a little break to get some food, to recharge myself, recharge my phone a little bit. I'm back at it, met some friends, now I'm at the Smiler. Trying out the single rider queue. It's been horrendously long today. I've seen from outside it's been like all the way back around the corner, but it's just about the curtains now. It's advertised 90 minutes for the main queue, so see how long this takes. Well, it's now after dark. I needed to find a place with some kind of lighting because a lot of this place is very dark, and a lot of this place is very loud. But I found a place that's relatively quiet, a little bit out of the way, got a bit of lighting. Last time I checked in, I was trying to be like really positive about a lot of stuff, but as the day has gone on, it's turned out to be a pretty shambolic opening day for Alton Towers this year. Really, really poor, and I hate that because I love this place, but it just looks like a lot of last year's problems are returning, and you know, there have been some places where, you know, ooh, this bit's been tidied up, or this has been added or repainted or whatever, and brand new ride. But, you know, aside from some of the ops staff trying to be as fast as they can, the operations themselves have been terrible. You know, the rides have been closed left, right and centre. Some of them for really long periods of time. I think the Rita has only been open for, what, an hour, maybe two, if that. Oblivion, of all rides, has had loads of downtime. Galactica had bucket loads of downtime. And then I just queued an advertised 60-minute queue for the Smile that ended up being a solid 90 minutes. While I was in that queue, I heard all about the TOXICATOR drama. Ooh, how could that even happen on its first day of operation? That's not Alton Towers' fault, as far as I'm concerned. That's not their fault, but it's just sheer bad luck, and this park is hit with nothing but sheer bad luck again and again and again and again. I had some fantastic days at this park last year with some good operations, some good ride availability, but today has been the kind of day that other people love to moan about all the time, and people moan at me about how the state of Alton Towers is, and I go, no, I love Alton Towers, it's still great, and it is still great. And I still did have great days last year, but today was one of those days that the enthusiasts love to moan about, because it's true. It has been dire. It's been really bad. I mean, I got a solid 6 rides in like the first half of the day, and then since then I've got 1 in, and now it's night time, and now I've got maybe time for 1 more ride. And I'm at a point now where, I mean, I haven't done Rita, don't care. Haven't done Galactica, don't care. Haven't done Reborn, do care. I would like to get on Reborn. I wanted to get a TOXICATOR night ride, but I don't think anyone's getting that today. But I've also done Reborn at night. So at the same time, I'm thinking, I've got Thorpe Park tomorrow. Do I go home and rest? I'm going to make my way to Forbidden Valley, because my car's down at the hotel anyway. I catch the vibe from there. There's one thing done really well at this event. It's the lighting. They've definitely made significant improvements to lighting over the last couple of years, I feel. And today, the whole park does look really good. Lots of permanent lighting and festoons and colours and spotlights and what have you. It does look great. Now, I've had intel, TOXICATOR is back open, so I'm going to see about whipping on there, see if the single rider queue can get me on quickly. So if it's just reopened, I imagine people will be going for main queue. So off I go to the Nemesis containment zone for TOXICATOR. There she is over there.
That's the thing, because like doing closes when I don't come up, I miss the
Stabilization complete. Attention. Power surge in the chemical transference unit. Engineering teams must initiate immediate diagnostics and stabilization procedures.
And just like that, today is over. Got a night ride on TOXICATOR. Was hoping that maybe I'd be able to get on TOXICATOR and then get off and get on Reborn, but it literally hit like 8:02. By the time I got off TOXICATOR, if I was one ride earlier, maybe I could have run. But fantastic night ride, absolutely amazing. I think I prefer the side that faces Nemesis, not Galactica, but both sides were still really good. Yeah, what else can I say apart from great ride? Single rider queue moved really quickly, actually, almost silly quick. Like it shouldn't have moved that quickly, but it did, and I'm not complaining because not on that, not in a giant queue for Nemesis. I can go home. I'm super tired. So that's been today. Tomorrow is Thought Park Pass Holders Day. I'm not here for a second day. I know it'll be much quieter tomorrow. Probably have better ride availability tomorrow. That's what happens usually when I come to Towers opening day. But hope you like. I'll see you next one.